Hi Libra, welcome to the Quiet Moon Oracle. My name is Bobby, and this Libra is your February tarot reading for the end of the month. We're going to be taking a look at the overall energies for this time period, kind of looking at what you're being guided to release as we move out of the previous week, what's unfolding for the remainder of February. And this reading is meant to highlight themes, patterns, and guidance for your sign. So please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Let's see what February has in store for you here. So Libra, I hope everyone's doing wonderful. I am here at home and it's been a little bit of a tricky February, although it's been a short month. I just feel like it's just been super long. And I haven't been able to focus on getting these tarot readings done. So a little bit behind here with some of the readings, but we will continue to get them out before February's done. And then we're gonna start doing our March reading. So we're gonna go ahead and pull out 5 cards of what we want to do here. But what we're gonna start off with is let's go ahead and pull out 1 card from the oracles here, and that is for what your January core theme is here. So what's the dominant energy that's influencing your sign for this month? And it's giving us that you're in between 2 worlds. This could mean that you have been either living in a fictional or made up world where you play 2 different characters in 2 people's different reality. This also can mean to me that you are not sure of where you're going forward with your life, so you're kind of feeling stuck in the middle, kind of like limbo, living both realities. But we'll go ahead and clarify this because we are going to go ahead and pull out a tarot card for that, and we'll continue to pull out the remainder of the cards for your reading. Thank you. Okay, so I just asked if we can get a clarifier card here. Thank you very much. And we have the Knight of Wands. We'll leave that there. We'll continue. So we just need a couple more cards here. We really want to know what mindset Libra has to release. What mindset does Libra have to release? Perfect. Thank you. Now we can get a card. Okay, didn't even get to ask, but they're wanting to talk. If we can get a card, what energies? We're gonna tie these 3 together as one combo. What energy does Libra have to embrace for this month? What energy? Thank you. Thank you. And what external influences have been contributing to the energies for Libra? People, situations, or energies? What external influences? What external influences have been affecting Libra? Thank you very much. Okay. And then we have one more card to pull out, which is your outcome, but we'll pull that out afterwards as I start reading these so that we can make a couple of space here. Okay, so as I mentioned before, the energies that are coming in with the core theme dominant is you living in between or feeling stuck in between 2 worlds, right? Whether this is I honestly feel like this is you trying to make a transitional movement here. You've done the growth and you have gotten like new clarity, right? But you're still kind of feeling stuck because although you have this information, you just don't know where to go from this. So you're kind of like in limbo, right? So we have the dark side here, and that's coming to me as like, your past. Like you've learned from your past and you no longer want to be stuck in that past. So you're starting to take strides to live in this new version of yourself, which is colorful and beautiful, and that's where your energy is. And then when we pair it up here with the tarot card that we pulled up, we got the Knight of Wands, and the Knight of Wands is of course, it is an individual. It's usually a person between like the ages of 35, and that could be yourself, right? That you're within that age period here, and you are now leading with passion. It seems like you have gotten the clarity and the downloads down, and you're ready to take charge and have to take action into this new reality of yours, and you're being very fearless about this. You're just ready to go, and you're ready to embrace it. So that's what the main influences that I'm seeing for this month so far. But let's go ahead and start taking a peek at like what are the energies that you need to release, like, right? Like what mindset. Okay. So what we're seeing here, we have the Ace of Pentacles, we have the Eight of Wands, and then we have the Knight of Pentacles reversed. Okay, so to me this looks like that what your mind needs to release is that I think you have like you're scared of actually of succeeding, right? Of being abundant, and I feel like this energy is has been coming towards you, or has been in your mind for a very long time, and now there's like no way to release that, because moving forward everything's going to happen to you really, really quick. You are going to have this new opportunity that's going to bring in abundance, and even financial abundance for you, right? Because you're now being able to manifest this, and then this is definitely going to be coming in rather quickly for you. So for the next couple of weeks, I would say you're going to start seeing the momentum here, and you're going to be able to really manifest the things that you kind of had a brain fog about. Like that fog or that veil is going to finally release itself, and that's what's going to be coming in, right? But what you need to release here is about like the concept of like also just feeling stuck, right? You need to work on having that discipline here, that sometimes we have to have quiet moments in order for us to go ahead and to move forward, or to really see what's lying ahead of us, and that's the energy that you need to release, that is no longer serving you, right? You need to just trust in the divine and allow things to occur naturally. You're already doing the work, you just seem to kind of want to see the results already, and that's not how things naturally work out here. So please release the mindset that that you're feeling stuck, right? And that nothing that you do is going to get you out of that hell hole, is what I'm getting, that you're feeling like you've been, right? Because you feel like you've been working without a reward, and I completely understand. If I wasn't reading this for Libra, I would say that this kind of sounds like how I'm physically feeling, but I don't have any Libra. My camera just shut off on me, and I literally said, can I catch a break? And I kind of feel like that's how you've been feeling. But just to kind of sum up, because I'm not sure where I left off here, so I think you just need to really stop thinking, like stop focusing on all the negativity, and kind of like worrying about what is not happening for you, and just know that it is going to happen for you. It's just a moment of you allowing you to kind of like just simply work at it, and then just leave and see how things will play out for you, okay? And when we are looking for this, when we're looking at these particular cards, right, this is the mindset that we need to release, right? But I also wanted to see like what energies you need to embrace, and right here what we have is the Queen of Cups, right? And the Queen of Cups is it's a gorgeous energy to be in, right? It is a feminine energy here, but the queen is all about having like this balance between her emotions, right? She's has very much compassion. She's very attractive, and people are like magnetically drawn to her. And she has this energy of being able to not only like channel her emotions, but she's also able to nurture and heal like emotional stability, right? And because she's able to hone in on her energies, she's kind of like seen as intuitive, because she can feel certain presence but without you having to speak, right? And then when we have that combined here with the Three of Wands, and the Three of Wands that is reversed here, it's also telling you to stop playing small, right? because you're having lack of foresight, right? Because generally when this card is reversed is that you are looking at the horizon and waiting for your ships to arrive and to kind of see where you're gonna go from that, right? But when it's reversed, it's just saying that you're not really paying attention, like, for what's to come in the future. Yes, you've been planting all the seeds and everything and you want it to happen fast, but that's not you having, like, how can I explain this? That's not you allowing it to manifest on its own, right? You're kind of just like, you're not looking at it with hope and with like and calling it with your soul. You're just kind of like, all right, I did this, now where's my reward? That's kind of the energy, and that attracts negativity. So what it's telling you here is that you need to stop playing this person, stop acting in that sense, right? And embrace the Queen of Cups and embrace that energy, because you do have it. So that's the energy that you need to embrace, the Queen of Cups here, right? And then when we are looking at the external influences, like who are the people, situations, or energy that may be affecting you in this thought process. And to me, I don't see anyone who it is that it can be an external influence. I think it's just the way that you're thinking. It's your mindset itself, right? With the High Priestess, it's about intuition and following the information or the downloads that you are already able to perceive, right? So it's telling me that you're not trusting yourself, because generally this card is about trusting yourself and to have like higher morale. So it's telling me that you, again, and I think it is just in reflecting on all these energies, is that you don't really like believing yourself in that sense, because you have just been working so hard at it that you're just like, can I just catch a break, please? Like, I just been working really hard and all I want to do is just see what is meant for me. So that's what I'm getting here. But if you did want to think about, maybe there are external influences here, which I really don't see that, but maybe you have water signs in your chart, because this is what the card is. It's the moon, so it can be, it's Cancer, it's a Cancer card, but it could be Pisces or Scorpio as well. And I just feel like this is a card that it's like honing into your intuition, allow those messages to come in, but also to kind of like give birth to ideas, or to yourself, or to the balance of letting things flow. Do you see how her gown here is so structured, and then at the bottom it just turns into water and it pools? Allow there to be some type of mystery. Okay. All right, Libra. So let's go ahead and pull. I want to pull out another oracle card here, and then this is, I want to know is like, where's the rest of February leading for Libra. So just get one card here. Where is February leading for Libra? If I can get one card, please. If not, we will pull one. Again, if we can just have one card for Libra, so we know where February is leading, and we'll go ahead and pull one out. And we got soulmates. Okay, and I'm gonna put a clarifier for that one as well. We can have one card to clarify this oracle card that we pulled with soulmates. Perfect, thank you. Okay, we got more than two. We got three cards here. Okay, so we'll look at the oracle card quickly and then we'll go over that. So soulmates is what you have here, right? So there's this what the soulmate card automatically pops into my head is the Two of Cups card here, where it's two individual coming together to build a relationship, It doesn't have to be romantic, it doesn't have to be platonic. But to me, what I'm thinking is this is not even an actual physical person. I think this is you falling in love with yourself, right? You have your feminine energy, you have your masculine energy, and this is you ultimately combining both your energies together and have that love and that passion and allowing those energies to open up all your possibilities here. And with that, what we have following after is that there is going to be a karmic change that's going to happen. There's going to be obviously a sudden changes. You did get the tower here, and they're not it's not something like it's not something bad. I just honestly think that this is just a change that this is the change that you've been waiting for, right? So it is going to come in fast, like I mentioned before, and it's just going to be rolling out way quicker than you possibly wanted it to be. But with that, you are going to get clarity. Everything that you thought you knew is going to change, and these individuals are going to be it's it actually what I'm getting now is that these two individuals are your energies here, right? They're finally going to they've been so separated and not listening to each other, the masculine and the feminine energy, and they're going to have an abrupt consequence or change here that it's going to make them just kind of forget everything that you thought you knew, as I mentioned. But look, you're going to be presented with something, new projects here, a new inspiration, an urge to create, and then we have the death card. So Libra, what this is telling me is that you're rebirthing your own individual. You're no longer gonna be in this in between world here, because you're finally going to that veil is finally going to be removed for you, and you're going to be able to see exactly who you are going forward, right? You have this death card, and this is the old you here, and now you're just moving forward with the new version that you've always wanted to be. Okay, Libra, this was a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful reading. As always, I hope that you, of course, enjoyed the reading, but most importantly, thank you so much for being here. And I hope that the message and the reading did resonate with you. Please let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section, because I always love to go ahead and have interactions with everyone and just kind of see how the energies are coming across through. And always, if you would like to consider, go ahead, please like, subscribe. And if you think you're already subscribed, make sure that you hit the notification button, because I know that there's been a couple of changes onto the platform here that has taken people off the subscription list. So again, that all helps the channel grow, and that brings all the collective energy in so that I'm able to read these beautiful readings for you. Again, Libra, thank you very much for your time, and make sure that you stay tuned for your love reading, which will be posted up here soon. Take care.